Hello everyone, it's Nigerian Mindset and I'm Dr. Nana Aishat Akaeze. Today I'm going to discuss how to prepare your mind for marriage and sustain your marriage union. This topic is very interesting because we're going to have a lot of episodes on this topic. So the tips that I'm going to be suggesting here are important to know. Remember, knowledge known and applied becomes power. Okay? If you have any knowledge and you apply it, it becomes your power. Again, if we know more, we will do more. All right? And also, every marriage is unique. There should not be comparison. There's no need to compare A to B marriage, okay? There is no need for that. It will only lead to chaos and more bitterness in a home. So don't compare any home to another. Now, how can someone prepare for marriage and sustain existing marriage union? How do we do that? My dear friends, in my view, marriage union and the compliance of marriage union, right, is a thing of the mind. It's a thing of the mind. The institution of marriage needs both parties, both partners, to work together in order to achieve a great marriage. You must know that. You need to prepare yourself for marriage. That's the first thing you need to do. And you need to know that if you want to go into marriage, you must prepare your mind that you are going to marriage. It's a different thing. It's not like having boyfriend and girlfriend. So it's a different institution entirely. You must prepare yourself for tolerance. Preparing for marriage means preparing yourself for tolerance. No individual can have patience without tolerance. So tolerance goes with patience. All right? Patience helps us to achieve a great task. You need to have patience to be able to achieve anything at all in life. No matter how difficult it is, no matter how difficult that marriage union is, you need patience in order to move to the next side of that marriage. You need tolerance. So we need a lot of patience to sustain our marriage, to sustain our relationship, in order to reap the benefits of a good marriage. Marriage is good. You just need some work. Why am I talking about this issue? It's worth every bit of my time. Every bit of time I put in this is important, because marriage union, in my view, is good, but need a lot of work. So with my experience, I know if I share some of my experience, it will go a long way to help some people make up their mind, retain their marriages, or repair their union, or even relationships. It's not that bad. The main thing is that both parties must be ready to work together. You can be living together and not working together. That's not a good union, in my view. You must be able to work together. In fact, I have a couple that I happen to know. One is here, the other one is so many thousand miles away, but they are working together. So that's what is important in marriage, in relationship. You need to have patience. You need to be able to tolerate one another. You need to be able to work together. Like I said, patience is a great virtue. We all need to have it in order to maintain a peaceful home. As humans, if we do not have patience, I don't know what then we have to sustain anything. People who do not have patience, they can't achieve anything in life, not even just about marriage. They will be moving from one thing to the other, one relationship to the other, jumping from one pillar to post. My brothers and sisters, marriage or serious relationship need patience to survive. Also, let me clear the odds here. Marriage relationship is not all glamorous at all times. Yes, that is a fact. But with love and patience, tolerance, couples can have peace in their home. So you need those two things. You need to have patience. You need to be able to tolerate one another. My dear friends, a good marriage union takes courage. You need to work together. You need to be committed to one another. You need to trust one another and love endlessly. Both of you need to be able to do all of this to have a good home. Whether you are 10 years in your marriage, or 1 year, 1 month, or even just thinking about it, you need all of this to make that union unbreakable, a very solid union. Couples that enjoy love and respect from each other does not happen overnight. You just know that Rome was not built in a day. So we need patience. We need to be able to have commitment for one another in order for our marriage to sustain. Listen, brothers and sisters, this is crucial. The word selfishness, that word selfishness must be completely eradicated in your home. In fact, banish the word selfishness. You need to banish it for your marriage to survive. You can describe that word in any way you want. Selfishness is the #1 killer of a marriage relationship. You cannot have one party being selfish and the other one is bearing. It doesn't work. Both of you must work together. That selfishness must be eradicated, completely removed, completely banished from your home. You must be able to work together. My friends, we all need to practice patience in our home, in our lives, in all we do. Okay? Marriage relationship is good, but it needs a lot of patience. Imagine, for instance, in my home, my husband, right? You know, men generally, they don't have patience to do so many things that they just think it's not relevant. It's very relevant for a home to work out well. If he open a drawer to take something, you can be sure that that drawer will not be closed back. I'll have to go back there and close it. Sometimes I will scream and all of that. You know, so we need to have patience. We need to be able to tolerate one another. Even sometimes, me, I like my own thing to be put in everywhere I put it. If it's a blue cloth, I know where it should be hung in a closet. If you remove it, it's a problem. So my husband knows me. So he will put my thing the way I want it to be put. But if it doesn't do that, we scream. So he is able to tolerate me and I'm able to tolerate him. So that's how we work together. So no one partner is perfect. We have to be able to work together. So my brothers and sisters, marriage relationship needs tolerance, needs patience. Some of the factors to help us with our marriage include knowing your partner. At least I know what my husband likes, and I know that if I do this, know when to talk to him, your own partner, know when he's in good mood, know when he's not. So we need to work together like this. You need to also know how to communicate. Know the right time to speak to your partner. Those are very important. No matter how little you think they are, you just don't call someone your partner and just say things that is not supposed to be said. You need to find the right time to speak to your partner. You must have trust for your partner. You must be able to trust him regardless. Because if there is no trust in a relationship, you are leaving a big room for intruders to come into your home. So you must be able to trust your partner. You need to have forgiveness in your heart. You have to be able to forgive one another. You have to be able to share emotions. All of these are very important in a home. It will help you. When you share emotions, it helps you to relieve huge weight. You don't need to keep things in your mind. You need to share it with your partner. My dear friends, marriage union constantly need boost. Even just a hug. Because sometimes I'll just call my husband. I'm like, my dear, for no reason, he'll think I have something to tell him. Nothing. I'll just do like this. Hug. Like little things like that goes a long way. Even you can just throw him a kiss. Mwah! Like that. All those small things help us in our home, my dear brothers and sisters. You need to practice it. It works. Please note, a great marriage is not when the couple come together. Love every beautiful things about each other. But when they work together. If we're not working together, there's no home. Couple need to be able to work together and love and take each other's flaws. Do you think there's any one person who is perfect? No. So you can not only love when your husband has pointed nose. What if something happened to that nose? Or when your wife have a very big, nice shape. What if something happened to her and she's not able to be like that? So you should be able to love her flaws. That's what makes a great marriage. Not only the beauty or the handsomeness of that man. Something can happen tomorrow. So you are loving that. Also put yourself to be able to love in case anything happens. Brothers and sisters, we need to be patient. We need tolerance. So today's message is about having tolerance and it's about having patience in your marriage. May God help us all to achieve these basic principles to move our relationship forward. Thank you all for watching today. Please join me next time. My website, as always, is standingbyyourdream.com. Or you can also watch some of my videos on nigerianmindset.com. You can listen to us on anywhere you get your podcast. Okay, we are on a podcast. And I will see you soon. Please stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.